Okay, we're here at our job for the day. It's Sunday today. It's another one of these kinder cares. As you can see, we're doing a cleanup job. We've actually come to this one before. We did the tree trimming here, if you guys remember one of my old videos. Today we're doing all the cleanup work. We still got to trim all those hedges right there. We're gonna weed whack in between the curbs, clean that all up. The guys are mowing in the back. There's still mowing to do. Got quite a few things. You can see there's quite a bit of trash in through here. The guys are already going through, cleaning all this up. The only issue we're having right now is that we have a homeless person living or staying behind the trash container, and the property manager said he's going to call the cops to get him out of here. I told them we're not going to be able to work back there unless they move him out, because sometimes these guys get a little bit stabby, if you guys know what I mean. So careful with all that. But yeah, these guys, oh man, look at the kind of stuff that gets dumped back here. Jesus Christ. So yeah. Okay, we're moving along here. Things are getting a little complicated here. We actually have two people living in the back over there by the trash containers. The property manager called the police. As you can see, we have some police officers already back there. They're dealing with another guy. I called right now because they hadn't shown up yet, and we're trying to get to that back part to clean. And the dispatcher told me that the police were actually on site here, so I just talked to the officer. He's going to come tell them to move. They're not supposed to be here because this is private property, and this is a school also, so we don't want people staying behind the trash encampment at a school. I mean, not good. So they partly do drugs back there, and they got a bunch of trash laid out. So the police officers are going to tell them to move right now. We need to get to that back area so we can clean it up. We don't actually ever tell them to move ourselves because it puts us in a dangerous situation. We don't know if they got weapons or if they're or guns or anything like that. So it's better just to let the cops handle that situation. So the police officers will be here pretty soon to ask them to move, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, we're moving along. This back parking lot had a lot of weeds in it. As you can see, we knocked down all the weeds in the cracks already. Got this hedge trimmed out. Got my guy moving through, trimming the rest of the hedges. This is actually the last of the hedges here. After that, we can move to the we're gonna move to the back to start mowing the grass. As you can see, we have a couple of grass areas back there that we're gonna get to, but we got to finish weeding here first. So we're moving along. You can see how there were a bunch of weeds here in the parking lot, like these, but way bigger along this entire backside. So we went ahead and knocked all those down, and we're working our way around. But this is where we have the people staying right there, you can see. And we need to clean behind the enclosure and get that all cleaned up. So the officers will be here shortly to have them move, and we can go from there. You can see my guy over there doing his thing. The police officers are on their way. They're gonna ask those guys to move out. They're actually right behind that container. It's a pain in the ass. I don't like doing that. I feel bad, but we really need to get this cleaned up. We can't be waiting on these guys to clean it up. So they're gonna have to ask them to move. You can see we have our trash here already. We're gonna probably end up filling this thing up. There's a lot of trash back here, so we're gonna get to it. Well, as you guys can see, we are done with the mowing. My guy's gonna come back right now and just weed whack all the edges. See, the grass is nicely mowed. The parking lot's pretty clean already. It's gonna hit the side there, any of the weeds that are tall, and then they're gonna blow down all the cement areas. So this one's pretty much done. We're just gonna move on to the next one, to our next project, which is starting tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a landscape installation, but for now, these cleanups at the kinder care, they're pretty much wrapped up. I'm trying to work out a deal with the guy where we do the maintenance and not just cleanups. So that's in the works. Hopefully that'll come through in the next few months, and then we'll start picking up a lot of these accounts on a permanent, basis. That will be better for us because we'll be able to maintain the properties looking well and check in on any irrigation issues as they happen. They won't just call us out for emergency calls and things like that. So and since these guys do trimming and all that stuff, we can always have a lot of extra work here in the winter time when it slows down. But you can see I mowed this 1-1 and I still didn't get all the little flowers, but it's pretty short. 1-1. So I'm gonna let these guys finish this up. I'll call it a day myself. It's Sunday. See if I at least have time to go have dinner with my family, and we'll see what happens from there. We'll catch you guys on the next one.